already a statement made like that before I even got on.
And allegedly, you knew about that. You was on the call listening in.
Which made me have an attitude with T-Time.
So you got thrown in and didn't even know it.
What? Man, all of y'all fell, not all of y'all, but a lot of y'all fell for nosy shit.
How much is y'all gonna pay?
I wasn't finna buy no goddamn Roku. I ain't never talked to nosy a day in my goddamn life.
Exactly.
I don't know what she talking about because she the one who told me. And I was like, oh, okay, because I had heard it before she told me, though. I had already heard that.
That's why you ain't tell me?
Because it was something that was already out there. I thought you had already knew. You knew this shit.
I did not.
When did you find out she said that?
I found out, I'm going to tell you, I found out a couple of things. I found out that I was supposed to have put a hit out on her. That's one.
That's 2 years ago you found that out, right?
No, that was when we got back to cool.
That was 2 years.
That's when
2 years ago.
We've been cool for 2 years now.
Yeah, that's when we was over in $2 lot. Remember, y'all was in $2 lot. We was over there. You and AJ and everybody else.
I don't think it been that.
It been 2 years.
It's been 2 years.
No, I know we wasn't cool for about 2 years, but I don't think it's been.
Nah, it's been 2 years. It was 2023.
It was October 2023.
Well, I don't know. But anyway, damn time me flying. That's when I found out.
That's when I
found out, and you know, it kind of made me like mad at T-Time, pissed me off.
Said that.
And it kind of made me, you know, I'm trying to figure out why would she lie like that though. But now that I done put all this shit together. At the time, Diamond was hot at that time, so she had to get bro code out the way. And that was a lie to get bro code out. And it worked.
And I need you to stop right there. That's why I'm saying, that's my part right there. Why would I have known this, right? If when she was trying to get bro code out the way, I wasn't even around. So I wouldn't have been able to be vouched for that call because I wasn't around when you and her was beefing. That's what I'm trying to say.
Well, when did she ask you about?
She didn't ask me. She told me it was a statement.
I mean, when did she tell you? Like,
she told me after the court show. Remember the court show? Remember we was gonna do the reality show?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she told me that. Yeah, that when we was gonna do the reality show, and when the court show happened, and y'all came back, right? Y'all came back.
See, all this happened before all that, though. All this.
I know. That's why I'm saying I couldn't have possibly been on there. She didn't tell that to me until the court shit happened. I didn't know her before then.
Okay, so hold on, y'all. If you process it, Zoe and T-Time, just process what's going on. Lorenzo, do you remember admitting in the interview that Diamond used to purposely do skits because when the show would start to get a little dry, they would do skits, hence the one with Jeff pretending to propose to Diamond. Do you think this is that moment that they're doing the skit to get it back?
I got to clarify something. I got to clarify something. Diamond they do but one skit, and that was with that Jeff thing, and that's not right. When I was around, that was the only one. So I don't say she did skits. I can't say I'm not gonna say that she did do a skit. But I don't want this to be about Diamond. I want Nosy.
It's about Nosy. That's what I'm trying to keep. That's what I was trying to say. So see,
let's keep this about Nosy. Goddamn, y'all call me over here. I want Nosy. I got $500 cash money. If Nosy can come up this phone call where I called her trying to buy goddamn Roku. If she in here, tell her to put it on the motherfucking floor.
All right, Nosy, get up here.
Crazy. Hold on. This is crazy if she told Diamond that because when Diamond and Nosy was cool, I wasn't around. I didn't know Nosy. So why would Nosy involve me?
Nah, see, you was doing your own thing, T-Time.
Right.
No, I remember that. So it did happen when Bro Code and Diamond split. That T-Time wasn't nowhere in the picture.
Exactly. Okay, I got
this was saying back then.
I got two questions.
Go ahead.
One for Lorenzo, one for T. Lorenzo, you found out that Diamond thought that you tried to buy her show when?
When we got back. When we got back cool, I guess was that around the Bella show? I don't even know that was around the Bella
About a year
show.
and a
Was
half.
that around?
About
About
2
a year
years
and a
ago.
All of 2023 because that's when y'all was you
When
and
me
AJ.
and Diamond got back cool. Y'all remember that
It was
shit?
like September, October 2023.
It had to be
Okay.
2024.
So
It had
you've
to be
known this long.
No, it was not.
You've known
A year
this
and a
long.
half since they've been back.
Hold on, hello. You've known this
Okay,
long.
hold on. I know where you're going, right? Here's the thing. I had an idea for a while, right? You know how you hear shit, but you ain't really sweating it right there because you just think it's some bullshit? Because you want the truth? I actually thought that Diamond was lying, I actually thought she was just lying. Some old bullshit or something, right? But when she said it on the live and said, that, yeah, you tried to buy Roku, Steph told me, what's the girl's name? Nosy told me that, you tried to buy Roku on live, not in the back. And this was recently, right? This was like a couple of months ago. That's when I was like, oh, she really believed that shit. And then when her pages got banned, me and her, got into it, and she thought I was doing it. But when her pages got banned, she brought that shit up to me again. So I said, so you believe that shit? You really believe that shit? Because I just thought it was some bullshit. Like, the same way, like, because I ain't think, because Nosy don't know me. I've never said 2 words, never been in her panel, never said anything to this woman. Period.
Have you ever talked to Diamond on the back end about her thinking you was trying to buy her show?
Yeah. Y'all been talking to her recently.
What was her reason for believing Nosy over you?
I don't know. Maybe. Nosy maybe had, got her shit going on. At the time, we thought Nosy was going to blow her up. You get what I'm saying? So maybe that's what it was. I don't know.
She
I'm
just
making
paranoid.
guesses.
I told y'all.
I
And I told Lorenzo.
Nico, stay out of this.
Well, I'm just
Stay out of this. You biased.
I told you that she was around here saying that y'all put a hit out on her and it was like Biggie and Tupac.
Okay, now my
And you
question.
didn't want to believe me.
T-Time, I know
Because
you
that's
told
silly. Because that's silly. Go ahead.
T-Time, I know you told me that you and Lorenzo were friends back then, and you guys have remained cool this whole time. Why didn't he asked you? But I really do want to understand. Why didn't you tell him what was being said about him if you knew? It was already out. That's what I'm saying.
I never knew that.
But
I
you
didn't-
were friends, so even if it was already out, wouldn't that have been a good chance to have a conversation with your friend about what was already out?
Because at that time, though, you remember that day you called, you was like, what's the tea? And I was like, I don't know, I'm taking a break. Remember that day?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I'm talking to Zoe.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm listening.
I
Me
used
and
to
you
ask
had
you that all
talked
the
on
time.
it because I got suspicious around that time because I felt like all this shit was becoming manufactured for the show. So I stepped back.
What show y'all talking about?
Remember the reality show me and Diamond was supposed to do?
I remember.
There go Blaze. Hey, Blazy Wazy.
Yes,
They
so-
said that you know all about Nosy. Blaze.
Hold on, let me tell you why. Because again, I had already heard that before. I heard that around time Zoe heard it, right? So when Nosy said it to me, cool. I hadn't talked to Zoe because Zoe was like, what's the tea? I'm like, I don't know. I'm finna sit back and just observe. Because I felt like something was fishy going on and I didn't know who I was involved in.
Nah, but here's the thing. I'm trying to put it together for you, AJ.